Everything you think you know about people is a lie. Every smile, every nod, every casual gesture carries layers you've never noticed, invisible threads tugging at choices you assumed were free. On the subway, a commuter taps their foot, unaware that the rhythm mirrors a deeper impatience shaped by unseen patterns. A student hesitates before speaking in class, not realizing their hesitation is guided by subtle social cues learned long ago. I never knew I did that until someone pointed out. A voice whispers in memory, as if recalling a moment of startling self-awareness. These small, ordinary actions, repeated countless times, are anything but random. Hidden beneath the surface, psychology weaves intricate patterns, mapping behavior in ways most people never see. Even the smallest habit, the briefest glance, can reveal profound truths about the human mind. And once you notice, you begin to question everything you thought you understood about the people around you.
Something bold.
Why do people
and
obey
different?
without questioning? In meetings, a colleague nods along, agreeing with ideas they secretly doubt. At home, a friend laughs at a comment they don't believe, swept along by unspoken expectations. Social pressures, norms, and subtle cues guide behavior more than we care to admit. I didn't even notice I was following along until it was too late. Someone recalls, the words tinge with surprise and unease. Conformity isn't just choice. It's wired into the way humans navigate groups, a silent force shaping decisions long before awareness catches up. Suddenly, familiar patterns appear in everyday life, and the realization strikes. You've been following too, more often than you thought. Your brain tricks you every day, and you don't notice. A student reaches for their phone the moment a notification appears, unaware that a tiny spike of dopamine pulls them like a magnet. A shopper lingers at a shelf, drawn by colors and placement, making choices that feel instinctual but are subtly guided by unconscious patterns. It's amazing how little control we actually have. A whispered thought echoes, as if a therapist is pointing out the invisible strings that tug at every decision. Fear, desire, curiosity. They're all manipulated by hidden triggers embedded deep in the mind. Even confidence, even hesitation, can be shaped without awareness. Slowly, it becomes clear. What feels like free choice is often a carefully orchestrated dance between neural impulses and unseen influences. Not all manipulation is obvious. Most happens silently. A shopper hesitates, then grabs a product they didn't plan to buy, nudged by placement and color. A social media user scrolls endlessly, unaware of subtle cues shaping attention and desire. In the office, a colleague's suggestion feels like choice, though it was carefully framed to guide agreement. I didn't even realize I was being influenced until I stepped back. Someone recalls, the words tinge with sudden awareness. These invisible forces surround us every day, from ads, conversations, shaping decisions before we consciously react. Slowly, the realization sinks in. Manipulation is everywhere, even in ordinary life, and our own choices are not always as free as they feel. Once you see the patterns, you can never unsee them. A student pauses mid-decision, suddenly aware of the invisible forces that shaped every choice that day. A co-worker reflects quietly, whispering, I finally understood why I acted that way, as past mistakes and successes fall into a new, revealing order. Everyday interactions, once taken for granted, now reveal subtle triggers, motivations, and hidden influences. The world feels different, less random, more intelligible. Understanding these patterns doesn't just explain behavior. It offers power over it. Choices become conscious, reactions deliberate, and empathy deepens. Slowly, the viewer realizes that recognizing these hidden truths is not just fascinating, it is transformative. Watch closely, because understanding behavior is the first step to mastering your life. Subscribe for more hidden truths.